an act of giving birth. Again, parturition, ito po yung act ng panganganak. 'Di ba? Parturition is an act of giving birth. Tatandaan pa din teachers na ang tanong dito is ano daw yung tawag sa panganganak ng mga o pangingitlog ng mga chicken po natin, 'di ba? What do you call an act? No, hold on. Hindi nga pala nag-function. What do you call an act of giving or laying an egg in a chicken? Ano tawag sa kanila? Ito po 'yun, 'di ba? What do you call this one? This is called hatching po natin. No, sorry. This one, teachers, no, laying po ang tawag natin dito. No, laying po ang tawag natin dito, no? And giving or delivering an egg mula po sa body ng isang chicken or ng isang hen papunta po sa lupa from internal to external, that is called laying. However, kapag hatching po teachers, it is the breaking down after 21 days, correct? 21 days is the incubation period, no, of our 21 days is the incubation period of our eggs or the eggs of the chicken to be hatched, correct? No? Since wala po ditong laying, ang tawag dito is hatching po, no? Sa pagiging isang ano na po yan, pagiging isang ganap na manok na po yan. Now, calving naman teachers is ito po yung tinatawag natin sa mga baka. Ano yung parturition? 'Di ba kapag parturition teachers is ito po yung the end of gestation. Ano naman yung gestation? Ito yung pagbubuntis. Kumbaga pagdadalang baboy, pagdadalang itlog, pagdadalang kambing, 'di ba? Ng mga animals po natin. Yan po yung during the pregnancy stage of the animals. That is gestation, pagbubuntis. At kapag parturition naman teachers, yun na po yung panganganak ng mga hayop po natin. Kapag calving, of course, cow, correct? Kapag foaling, ano yung foaling? Falling in love, 'di ba? Ano yung foaling? Sino yung foal? Anong hayop ang tinatawag ding foaling? Anong hayop na ang parturition niya ay tinatawag na foaling? These are for horses. Horses, 'di ba? Hold your horses. Horses po. The foaling is associated with the ayan, no? With the horses po natin. And of course, kapag farrowing, anong hayop when we refer to farrowing? Anong hayop when we refer to farrowing? Ito po yung pigs or sows natin. 'Di ba? Ito po yung sows or swine or pig natin. These are called farrowing. Oy, magkaiba po yung term na swine, sows, pigs, ano pa yung iba, no? Pag-uusapan natin yan along the way, no? Pag-uusapan natin iba-iba po yung term na yan. Now, sir, ilang araw po ba nabubuntis or nagdadalang baka ang isang baka? O, 'di ba? What or how many days is the pregnancy period of cow? Yung mga baka natin, ilang araw po ba yun, sir? Ilang araw po ba yun, sir? That is 279. That's 279 up to 287 days. But if you get to this normal, that is 284 days as its mid po nila, no? The most common is 284, no? The most common days is 284 ang or the gestation period. Nagbubuntis ang isang baka natin. Now, yung horse, ilang araw yung horse? Ilang araw yung horse na nagbubuntis? No? Horse has how many days in terms of gestation period po nila? Sige, sige, sige. Magbabasa ako dito ngayon. Magbabasa ako dito ngayon. On how many days does horses holds their babies inside their stomachs? Diba? Ilang araw po to, sir? That is That's very good. That is 200. Sorry, that's 345 days, 'di ba? That's 345 days. No? This is 345 days po yung kanilang labor period. Or sorry, kanilang gestation period, no? Tapos naman po teachers kapag farrowing yung ating mga yung ating mga pigs, ilang araw po sila nagbubuntis, nagdadalang baboy, 'di ba? Ilang araw po, sir, nagdadalang baboy, no? Ilang araw po nadadalang baboy po sila. Okay? Ah, ilang araw po, sir? That is definitely. Oy, sir, meron dito sabi ni Ma'am Delmi Macapalar, no? Thank you for that one idea, Ma'am Delmi, no? 320 po to 362 for the horses. However, most of the research po, they got an average of 345 days. No? Those are more or the research po, no? Kasi po sa mga research kasi ito po nabasa natin mga ranges po yung ibinibigay. Simply because like human beings, 'di ba? Binibigyan po sila ng kanilang mga obigaine na siguro mang first week of May, second week of May, ganun mga bagay na 'yon. They have these tentative dates already or range dates. However, more on the research po, according to research, they have common days of 345 days as their gestation period. What about the sows po natin? Very good. Yung mga sows po ng teachers is 114. 114 days as their common gestation period po ng ating mga sows or pigs po natin. Okay? Tatandaan niyo po ang mga dates na to. Next, number 22. Weight shrinkage of ruminants during transport and marketing is blank. Oy, teachers, alam niyo ba to? Na minsan, teachers, yung mga ruminants natin, along the way during the transportation, bababa ang kanilang mga timbang. Did you know that? I'm pretty sure hindi yan alam ng lahat ng mga kadalasan sa mga nagbibenta ng mga kadalasan sa mga nagbibenta po ng mga hayop ng mga ruminants, hindi po nila alam kung gaano ka importante yung resting period, yung rest period ng mga ruminant animals before they will be sold. Bakit? Meron po sila, according to research, they have weight shrinkage. Meron po sila, sir, na weight shrinkage. Meaning to say, bababa po ang kanilang timbang during the transport. Mula po sa bukid, patungo po sa saan? Patungo po, sir, sa pamilihan. May weight shrinkage po sila, especially mga live animals po natin. Of course, stress matters along the way, di ba? Yung minsan nga 3 hours travel, nakatayo yung mga pa natin, yung mga hayop natin doon, no? Pag nakatayo yan sila, very stress yan. At the same time, wala pa yang feed, wala pa yang pagkain dyan sa loob, 'di ba? So, they will eventually lose a part of their weight. At the same time, pagbaba nila doon mismo sa kanilang mga pamilihan, in fact, may iba na agad-agad bibili. No? Tinitimbang agad. No, hindi po 'yun tama. Bakit po, sir? We should consider weight shrinkage of every ruminant. What is the right thing to do? After pababa nila sa transport mula sa sasakyan, let them rest for 3 to 5 hours for them to get their normal weight nila. No? So ito po yung according to research. According to research, sir, here are the factors that gets into the shrinkage of their timbang. No? In their in one of the studies, they have researched the 272, no? 272 kilogram of calf or yung yung baka, no? Pagkuha nito sa farm, it was 272. However, they have to travel 8 to 10 hours. 8 to 10 hours para po ibenta po ang baka na ito. So, ano nangyari? There are some factors that makes the shrink of the weight of an animal. After the 30 minutes of pamimili, they lose 0.5%. During the weighing and loading, no? Yung ano nila, yung tinitimbang sila doon sa bukid, tapos pinapaakyat po sila sir doon sa sasakyan, they lose 3% of their weight, no? 3%, that's approximately 18 kilos based po sa 272 kilograms. Then during the first 4 hours of tracking, no? During the first 4 hours of tracking pag-deliver nila, they lose 4% of their weight. That's approximately 22 kilograms. On the second hour, kay of course, syempre, ano to, di ba, may break time dito, kumakain si driver, no? May break time dyan. So on the second 4 hours, they lose 1%. No? So every after 4 hours na to 1% 6 kilograms. Then the total distance traveled, they lose actually 2.5%. That's actually 14.6 kilograms natin, or pounds natin. And the total shrink is 30 kilograms. Therefore, pag mula sa bukid, ang timbang po na teachers is 272 kilograms. Pagdating sa pamilihan, nagiging 242 na lang po sila. No? Nagiging 242 kilograms po yun sila, sir. Therefore, there is this what we call as weight shrinkage. So, paano po ba to siya, sir, malalabanan ang weight shrinkage ng mga ruminants natin? They have to rest at least 3 to 5 hours after po ng kanilang travel period. Ha? Especially, di ba, sa mga bukid-bukid po natin, ibebenta po yan, itatransport po yan sila mula doon sa farm, papunta po doon sa mga pamilihan. No? So, they have to let them rest first before they will be sold for weighing na agad. So, if you are going to base this one, sir, this approximately loses 10 to 15% of their weight shrinkage during the transport of our ruminant animals. No? So, the usual weight shrinkage based on research po is 10 to 15%. Siya po yung tinatawag nating weight shrinkage percentage from transport to marketing. 23. The common disease in swine, also known as classical swine fever. Kapag classical swine fever, agad-agad hog cholera po yon. No? Hog cholera po yon. Kapag sino po ba sir si parvovirus? Si parvovirus teachers, hindi lang po, di ba? Usually, we have heard parvovirus for the mga dogs natin, di ba? However, parvovirus is more also on the pigs, especially for those young piglets or piglets po natin. And so what are the common signs and symptoms, no? SS, or the signs and symptoms for parvovirus natin ito. Sometimes diarrhea, vomiting, and even even po mga high mortality rate po nila. However, vaccination is being given to those mga piglets dapat dito. And of course, with the pseudorabies and the leptospirosis po ng mga bacteria dito. The cheapest and most essential nutrient. Kasi nga essential, it's because hindi na nakasabali natin dito. What do you call the cheapest and the most essential nutrient that can be taken among all other animals, no? Very good, ma'am. Siguro si Ma'am Delmy teachers, to siya? Agriculturist talaga to siya, no? Di ba? Sabi kasi ni Ma'am Delmy kasi, di ba? Parvovirus, yung clue dito is blood vomiting. Even it's not just blood vomiting, no? Ang parvovirus as well is associated with blood fecalysis, or yung tumatae na may dugo. Yan po yung example po din po, common symptoms po yun ng parvovirus natin. 'Di ba? So, the cheapest and most essential nutrient, there is water, no? The basic, the most essential, kasi po hindi lang po siya, sir, nakukuha kahit saan-saan, 'di ba? And our body needs water as well. 25. It is the notation used to refer to the heterogametic cells, sex chromosomes of a hen. 'Di ba kung XX and XY, this is common for mammals, especially for humans, correct? No? XX and XY is for human. So when we speak about XX, these are for females, correct? No? 'Di ba? These are usually for females. XX po yung mga females po natin. And of course, kapag XY naman po are the male, no? Common po yan natin sa mga humans. However, in terms of chicken, iba rin po sila. Hen or birds, ha? Hen or birds, iba po rin po yun. They have this what we call as ZWs po natin. Alright, no? ZWs po natin. So, ZWs and ZZ are for birds po ito. No? So, in terms of birds, ZZ is for male. No? Iba naman dito kasi kapag human XX, 'di ba? Dalawa say this the same annotation. I mean the same notation. However, for the birds iba. Si ZZ po ay birds, a male, habang si ZW po ay female nila. Ayan. Ayan ha. So each of them must contribute, no? Each of them must contribute one chromosome, another chromosome here to make another animal for that reason. The answer here is letter D. Kasi po hen po dito female, that is ZW. Kapag rooster, that is ZZ. 26, the process of heating at 63 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes to destroy harmful organism, walang iba for pasteurization. 'Di ba? It is not sterilization because sterilization is the removal of all, no? The removal of all bacteria, either good or bad. However, pasteurization is we remove only harmful bacteria and we remain the good bacteria for the purpose of need consumption nila, no? So it's not sterilization, it's all about pasteurization. No, it's all about pasteurization. Remember, teachers, that pasteurization will only cover up to 63, at least 73 to 73 degrees Celsius. Meaning to say, it will not be reaching to 100 degree Celsius po natin. It should not reach that way. It should only be on this temperature. 27. Fresh forage cuts feed animals tethered or kept in sheds. 'Di ba? Yung taga bukid alam to, no? 'Di ba early in the morning kukuha po tayo ng yung mga nasa bukid po, 'di ba? Alam natin to kung kukuha po tayo ng ng mga pagkain at ito yung ginagawa natin normally, no? So after tayo kumukuha ng mga fresh na mga halaman is mismo andun pa mismo sa loob ng sako, 'di ba? Pinapakain natin doon yung mga hayop natin. Ito po yung tawag na fresh forage cat. Pero in terms of agriculture, what do we call this type of fresh forage cats po natin? Are these called roughage? No? Kapag roughage teachers, these are plants that are rich in fibers, no? High in fiber and indigestible carbohydrates natin, such as hay, the straws, or even nga yung mga grasses natin. Pero normally, most of them are roughages. No, this is general. However, this concept is very specific. Fresh forage cut. 'Di ba? Fresh forage cut is not a fresh roughage in general. Kasi daming sasagot dito eh. Sir, fresh roughage po 'yun, sir. Ano? Fresh roughage po 'yun, sir. Actually, fresh roughage can be referred to as well. However, in technical term, when we use this one in terms of feeding our animals, we call this one as soilage. Teachers, we call this one as soilage po natin. Soilage po, meaning to say it is a fresh from the farm, no? Such as grass, legumes, or even green plants natin, we cut on the same hour at the same time, we fed to them on the same hour. That is called soilage po natin. Kapag roughage po kasi, sometimes roughage is very specific po kasi sa in terms of high fibers, no? Pero hindi naman po lahat. Hindi naman po lahat yung mga fresh forage cuts natin is high or rich in fibers po natin, di ba? So we cannot use the term fresh roughage here for the purpose that we should be more on generalization, not to be specific. The answer here is soilage. Ano naman yung silage? Of course, kapag silage, ito naman po yung mga preserved, di ba? Ito yung mga preserved or ferment I mean silage is preserved na mga feeds po natin. Now it's called soilage. The answer here is soilage. When it's 28, the hormone responsible for the broodiness in hen. Meaning to say that is to produce more eggs, 'di ba? That is for brooding purposes ng hens po natin. What do you call that certain hormone that is produced for the purpose of brooding of our hens? Meaning to say, the broodiness, teachers, is the ability, the willingness, 'di ba? The willingness to ulit yan? The willingness for the chicken to sit on their egg para po makapag-produce ng equal heat para for their eggs to be hatched. That is called the broodiness. No? The broodiness is the strong desire ng ating mga hen para po makapag-incubate sila mismo sa kanilang sariling init at magiging isang ganap na manok ang mga itlog. So anong hormone po yun na kinakailangan ng mga hens po natin? Di ba may mga hens teachers na after mangingitlog, iiwanan nila yung itlog, correct? Di ba? After mangingitlog, iiwanan nila yung itlog. No? So, kapag ang itlog po teachers, kapag iiwanan po nila ng itlog, ano mangyayari doon? Of course, mabubulok po yung mga itlog nila. Therefore, we could not anymore produce a chicks on it. No? So, kailangan yung manok, may problema po kasi sa hormone in terms of this one kasi after niya mangitlog, iiwanan niya lang. Something is wrong with the chicken. And that is a hormone called prolactin. Kailangan po natin ng prolactin, kailangan po ng manok ng prolactin para po mangingitlog at tapos mag-brood po siya. Ito, ang next question sa number 29. The length of estrus period. Sir, may tanong dito si Mr. John Norman Testigo. Pag silage po ba is fermented dito? In relation to this question, sir, kapag is silage fermented, yes or no? Sige, gusto kong matanong to sa people in the crowd, di ba? Is or are silage fermented? Yes or no? Basahin ko na yung mga comment dito ngayon, be. No? Sige daw, sige daw. Di ba? Are silage fermented? Kung nakikinig ba sa last time, no? Sige, baka nakalimutan lang yun, no? Are silage fermented? Yes or no? Ha? Are silage fermented? Sabi dito, no. Hindi daw fermented. Ha? Hindi daw fermented ang ating mga silage. Teachers, ang silage po natin, teachers, ay mga pagkain po sila na kung saan they are preserved by through what? Through fermentation. And that is to the point of acidification of our food or the food of the animals. That's the reason why silage are fermented. No? Silage are fermented. No? So, sorry, okay na po ba, Sir John? Di ba? Fermented po yung mga silage po natin. All right, number 29. The length of estrus period in the cattle. Ano ba yung estrus period? Teacher, ano ba yung estrus period? No? Ito yung kung saan po teachers, umiinit yung katawan at naghahanap ng ibang katawan para makapag-produce ng isang katawan. Di ba? Ganon. No? Estrus period teachers is ito po yung the desire, no? The desire to produce or to reproduce, no? In which case, kapag estrus period, they are sexually receptive. No, meaning to say, they need another pair para makapag-reproduce. That is called the estrus period. At lahat ng mga hayop ay dumadaan sa estrus period. No? So even nga yung mga pusa, napakaingay ng mga pusa kapag estrus period nila, di ba? Napakaingay ng mga pusa. At yung mga aso, nag-aaway pa yan during the estrus period. Okay? So those are mga estrus period. However, in this question, we are asked about not aso, not pusa, but the cattle. So, ilan araw or ilang oras tumataas yung kanilang tumataas yung kanilang confidence level na makipag-produce, makipag-reproduce. Ilang araw po ba, ilang oras po ba, sir? This one. According to one of the research in the dairies natin, estrus cycle in dairy cattle, the estrus happens on the onset of at least 3 to 20 hours. Meaning to say, during this time, the estrogen is its highest level. No? The estrogen is its highest level. Hours lang po to. Hindi po siya dumadaan sa araw. Hours lang po siya. At ilang hours po, sir, based on research, the common answers in the research papers is that the highest is 18 hours. No? After 18 hours, nawawala na po yung gana, nawawala na po ng gana yung ating mga cattle po, 'di ba? Kaya ang mahal-mahal ng mga baka ngayon, kita nyo, 'di ba? Kasi ang hirap nilang paramihin, no? Kasi po hindi po sila kagaya ng mga natin ng mga baboy na isang ano lang, isang anakan, ang dami na napoproduce. Pero yung baka natin isa o dalawa lang, 'di ba? Minsan isa nga lang, no? Kaya nga po they are very expensive, no? So at this time, in terms of reproduction naman, estrus cycle matters as well, no? The estrus cycle matters as well. So on the onset of those research, teachers, commonly we will answer 18 hours, no? Commonly we will answer 18 hours for the reason being that it is one of the, I think is found in the research gates. Alam niyo yung research gate, di ba? ResearchGate is one of those mga published na mga documents in terms of researches, no? So andun ito, daming mga sources dito gaya ng India, Canada, Australia, Switzerland. Ganito 'yun kanilang during their research, no? Usually po is in the range po siya normally po, sir, ng mga 17 to 20 hours, no? 17 to 20 hours, but then we will stick to 18 hours for the estrus period ng mga cattle po natin. All right, number 30. Ito po yung tanong. If a dry sow was inseminated in April 29, no? Nagkakaroon ng bangayan sa April 29. What is her expected farrowing date? No? Ano daw yung ini-expect nating araw na siya ay manganganak? 'Di ba? Tatandaan po natin, the rule of the sow is that mabubuntis po siya, sir, ng 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days. 3 months is 90 days, plus 3 weeks is 21 days, plus 3 days. So therefore, therefore, it becomes 114 days. Now, kung siya ay nabigyan ng insemination or similya April 29, anong araw you expect manganganak ang baboy? Go. Calculate, go. Isip-isip, mga kapatid. Go. No? Sa April 29, satisfactorily inseminated yung ating baboy. Meaning to say, nagkakaroon ng sexual interaction at the same time po, teachers, is successful po yun. No? So, what could be, starting from April 29, what could be the farrowing date here? Oh, calculate, calculate, calculate. Di ba? 3 months. So, meaning to say, April 29, May 29, 1 month. Di ba? May 29, 1 month. Tapos, June 29, the second month. And then, July 29 is the third month. Therefore, tanggalin po si July at si July dito. Kasi 90 days pa lang to, di ba? 90 days pa lang to. Alin dito ang tamang sagot? Letter A or letter C? August 25 or August 21? Ha, ha, ha. The correct answer is letter Ha, bakit po ba, sir? July 29. July 21. 'Di ba? April 29 was the first insemination. According to studies, 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 day ay rule po yan ng farrowing date ng mga baboy po natin. Now, anong araw manganganak or we expect them to deliver their piglets? Very good. The correct answer is very good, Ma'am Angelica Calicdan, Ma'am Delmi Macapar, Intela Trinidad, Ma'am Sir Jai Samonte, and of course, the correct answer here is teachers. It should always be August 21. No? August 21 is the expected farrowing date. I-calculate nyo na lang yan, teachers, no? Mano-mano nyo pong i-calculate yan. Makukuha nyo po si August 21. Ganun lang po to sa in terms of solving this one. Now, let's proceed to question